It's very interesting to talk about the fashion apparel in Brazil because in 2008, when we established the company, there was no fashion apparel market yet. There was no index, no numbers, figures about this market. And in 5 years, now in 2013, the retail online was the first sector in all e-commerce in Brazil, with more than 13% of the sales of internet, even greater than electronics that used to be the leader of the sector. Then it's amazing to see how from a zero market it grew up so fast in these last 5 years. And I believe that Brazil has several characteristics that allow this to happen. First, we have already a very strong retail, the offline retail in luxury or in fashion, very well established in the country. And we have a very high penetration of internet, band or mobile. Another thing that is very important, that we have a very high penetration of credit cards in a class AB. And I think this environment of a country where people like fashion, the customers like the fashion segment, and we have two things that are very important for the e-commerce development, that is the broadband plus credit card payment methods very developed, we could very quickly go from nothing to 13%. But still there is a lot to grow, because the percentage of the retail penetration in e-commerce in Brazil is 3%. The percentage of transactions on fashion retail that are held in internet is 3%. And when we compare these with the United States, it's 10%. And there are some countries like South Korea, it's 18%. And then there is a lot of still to grow. It's already the leader of the segment, but it's still a great market. The magazine is used to show the clothes in a very trendy way, but it's completely different from what we see in the streets. Nobody go for working or go to pick up your children in the school with that nice combinations you see in the fashion magazines. It's too trendy, or sometimes it's too artistic. And then we try to do something that is more day by day. I think the biggest reason why bloggers are so famous today is because they show a day by day woman. How they go for dinner with their husband, how they go for the gym, what they wear in a Saturday morning. And then we try to put this in a very practical way, and to organize things in the way that makes easier for the woman to navigate, because the websites in the beginning, when they were electronics, the way they distribute things in a very logical way, and a practical way, and a thinking, a man's way to think. And we know that women sometimes just want to look around, do some. So you go to the shopping just to look, see what is trend. It's like for fun. And then we develop a new method of navigation, based in our experience, how we would like to see the pants categorized and distributed. And then we create a different way to organize the products and show the products. And I think this was the most different thing we did, because I remember that when we sat down with the ERP guys, what we want was completely different from the way their system works. And then we customize their system to create a new tree of categories. And this we did in the ERP, in the platform. It was a different way to show the same product.